So today is Friday and I got my child support check and I don't know what to spend it on. I'm gonna go leave my kids at their grandmother's house and I'm probably gonna go out drinking with my husband, go out and gamble a little bit.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at women who got caught committing paternity fraud. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's just jump right into the video.
When I went to prison for 5 years, when I got out of prison in 2003, I paid child support from that day until just February of last year when I lost my job.
Only because they garnished your wages.
Absolutely, that's what they do. And I actually asked my public defender, where's the proof? I've yet to see proof that the child's mine.
Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. Dylan, I'm sorry, bro. This is why. This is why I did what I did.
But this is nothing I made up. The lab did
You
it.
made it all.
It's got to be heartbreaking for both him and the kid to find out they were living a huge lie.
No, I did not.
Well, those results
I
apparently
don't know
are made
any
up.
of those people on that form.
Oh, my God.
This is clearly the most shocking
Very much.
news we've ever gotten in this courtroom.
Oh, my God. She should be convicted of some crime.
No, I should not. I didn't.
That is fraud.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is.
Yes, I talked to him.
She not only faked paternity results, but she did so actively talking to the biological father.
Still.
You cannot stand there and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. 5 years in prison. And then I say, do you know who your son's father is? And you say, yes, I'm still in touch with him. That is a really huge pill to swallow. Really?
She would have kept that a secret from him if it didn't get exposed in the courtroom.
On her income, that brings her child support obligation to $2,300 per month. Reimbursing you for the health insurance that you carry for the children every month is $255, bringing your monthly child support to $2,550.
Okay, no, excuse me, wait a minute. I don't get paid monthly. It's according to how my houses are flipped. So if I go a month without flipping a house, why do
There's always an excuse as to why they think they are entitled to even more child support.
you do this?
No, wait a minute. Excuse me. I went off what you said. You said, Your Honor, I make about $150,000. Did you say that?
I did say that.
Right. You did say that. So that's what I based it on.
Shut up.
Therefore, that's what your child support amount is going to be, $2,550. So I hope you can flip enough houses to make that flip some more.
Women like that love the child support system until they are on the business end of it. And I use the word business very specifically there.
For these children. Is there anything further, ma'am?
Yes, can I just ask a question? As far as the tutoring, what if I take my children to tutoring?
What? You mean like take them in a car?
Yeah, like if I take them to tutoring, can that reduce that?
Yeah, I don't want her around you.
No, I didn't say you. I said my children. You said that you're
Did you ask me the question or did you ask him the question?
Okay.
Oh, okay. To answer your question, no.
Yes.
It does not. It has no impact on that whatsoever. Transporting your children to tutoring is...
She doesn't want to be a parent. She just wants to weaponize the children against their father.
Called parenting.
All right.
Is there anything further?
Can I go?
Oh, sure. As soon as I dismiss you. Is there anything further, sir?
I just want to say, the God has blessed me in ways that I
All
can
right,
imagine.
so now you want to bring God in there.
I just appreciate you
so
for
hypocrite.
understanding
You
my
are such a
frustration and my
hypocrite.
pain.
Well, I didn't make a ruling based on your frustration and your pain. I made a ruling based on what the law said I can do with what's in the best interest of these children. And if there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
Me and my little teacher, money
Yes,
about
he was a
to
little teacher.
walk out with this $2,000.
He couldn't even get a word in edgewise, so it's fairly clear who's the bad guy in this scenario.
man of being your baby's daddy. It's called parentage fraud, and it's no joke.
My husband got a paternity test on our 5-year-old daughter, and it came back negative, and now he wants a divorce. And
if you falsely...
Yeah. Those of you who are in Tennessee, guess what? House Bill 2689 is getting ready to pass. That is requiring paternity tests before you sign the birth certificate. Because, you know, when people do paternity tests 1/3 of the time, they end up not being the father, and if they start testing everybody, that number...
What? That guy has every right to be furious. He's been betrayed in more ways than any man deserves.
Well, I guess that's probably selection bias, to be fair.
Only go up, not down. They're actually starting to jail time the ladies for maternity fraud.
This needs to go nationwide, but at least it's the first step.
True.
Progress, not perfection.
Sure.
But in the meantime, I advise any male that I know to get yourself a DNA kit and swab that child's mouth, because
It's weird to me that they don't just do this as a...
This shouldn't even be an issue. A man should know if he's the father of his own child or not.
Default.
Be surprised just how many of those kids belong to another man.
Problem with child support is that it's calculated based on how much money both of the parents make. The more money dad makes, the more he pays. But the more money that mom makes, the less she gets. This absolutely incentivizes people not to be successful, which is not making the world a better place. It's making the world a worse.
Mandatory DNA tests are not the default simply because there's too much money at stake.
How am I to support my children? I barely make $2,600 take home after I pay Amy and the courts and everything else. And now on top of it, I'm going to have $1,100. My rent is $1,000. Like, I just don't understand how, and that's why I got so upset, and I do apologize. But everything that's came out of her lawyer's mouth is to belittle me and make me look like I'm not a good father. And I am. She literally, she's an RN or an LPN, Your Honor, and she has not worked in 4 years, 3 years.
It gives wives the impression that they can leave at any time and expect a big payday.
I understand that she has another child, but that child is not my responsibility whatsoever. I take care of my 2 children, and I struggle doing it, but I do it. She's taken my kids from me to where I can't talk to them, so I had to file a motion. I filed the motion. I'm doing everything as a father. And it just keeps taking and taking and taking. She has a husband that she can rely on. I have nobody. I had me, and it's frustrating. So yes, I did get a little. My mouth gets the best of me.
There is no excuse for an able-bodied divorced mother to not be gainfully employed.
Sometimes, but I'm trying, and it went from $650. I'm paying $722 plus I pay $135. I have my kids on my insurance. So on top of that, it's going up almost double, and I barely make it as it is. So, I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, obviously, this is probably going to happen. I'm going to have to pay double, but I don't understand. Like, how am I supposed to support myself? You said that it's to support my children, but at the same time, I can't support them if they don't have a place.
Even when she's remarried, he's still on the hook for child support. That is messed up.
Place to live when they come see me. I'm working now. I make $21 an hour. I work 48 hours a week, barely work any overtime. I drive an hour from my home. I drive 2 hours to go get my kids every other weekend. I didn't fight her on living in Ohio. I didn't fight her on none of that. But here I am. She's fighting me on everything. Everything. From a woman that is wanting to support her kids but doesn't have a job. She's relying on her husband and my child support.
She should be forced to prove that those child support payments are actually going towards the children. I mean, too many times we see this where they claim that it's child support, but really it's more like, you know, ex-support, ex-wife support.
It makes zero sense. I have no problem paying the $722 plus $135. That's what I feel that I should pay. And when my kids come, sir, we don't just sit at home. We go out to eat. We do things. We do activities. I buy them stuff. We have fun. And I'm not going to be able to do none of that. That's all, sir. That's all.
All right, Mr. Grace, there's no question it's course of mind. You're a good father. You're here today. You've been exercising your parenting.
What's happening to this guy is completely unfair. He's being punished even though he's doing his absolute best.
Time. That's not an issue. in this court's opinion, and child support is based upon a formula, black and white formula, your income. My understanding, it's based upon your new income, not your former income, but your current income. Is that correct, Ms. Glad? You ran these numbers on his current income? And it's about $48,000 a year?
I did, Your Honor.
In this
Sir, may I say something real quick? I make $840 a week. Okay, if you guys are taking $1,100 from me, how is anybody looking at for support?
It's insane that he has to go out of his way to prove that he's doing his part as a good father.
With me, like if I can't, I'm not going to be able to support my kids if I can't support myself. And Your Honor, I was making the same amount that I was making 4 years ago. So I don't understand how it's up more when I'm making less, because I was working. That's all overtime. Everything it was all overtime, and I'm working none.
And this calculation is based on your current employment, not your former employment. It's based on your current employment.
I was making more at my former employment. You see what I'm saying? I was making more.
Your Honor.
Calculation. Mr. Pratt, do you explain?
At the request of the court, if I put mom in at minimum wage and $800 a month in child care, which is probably a low estimate, the support goes up to $1,504.
It may be a black and white formula, but that doesn't matter. He is being targeted for money.
Just so you're aware.
Who's the daycare for?
For the children.
They go to
mom's
school.
got to work. Somebody's got to watch the children.
They go to school and she has a husband.
Okay. Well, but then they need latchkey after school in the summertime.
There's two parents in the household.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're 11 and 7.
Yeah. It might be well worth it to invest in an attorney. Just have an attorney consult for this limited issue of child support. Have them run the figure.
Some ex-wives won't be satisfied until they have bled their exes for absolutely everything they have.
If he knows the Michigan child support guidelines, Mr. Grace.
But why would you
rely upon
you guys are telling me this is what you guys ran and it's 1103? Why would it change if I get a lawyer? That's just more money that I have to spend in the broker I get.
Because you can confirm with the lawyer that this is a very good recommendation. That's what you can confirm.
I already know I already know. I either go with 1103 or I get screwed at the 1500. So I'm in a win-lose-lose situation. It just makes zero sense to me how somebody can sit at home and do nothing. Do absolutely nothing, dress my kids like slobs, make them, it's horrible.
The man barely has enough money left over to support himself. How exactly can he afford a lawyer?
Man.
Right, Mr. Grace. Mr. Grace. Okay, Mr. Grace, this is what we'll do. Let's give it, I'm going to give minimum wage to her, and we'll add in child care costs. Mr. Pratt saying it's about $800, that's average. And we'll keep it at $1,500. Mr. Grace? Do you want to keep arguing about this? Because it's going to go up, I can guarantee you that.
We'll keep it at the 1103. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to win, so it is.
The kids are the real victims in this situation. They didn't ask, nor do they deserve this crap.
I have been married for 51 years, got 2 sons, needed to take a test to see if any of us had a kidney good enough for my brother. Found out something interesting. They ain't my kids. They're somebody else's. Y'all need to go get your own paternity test. These women are hopping everything that looks fun. You thought you liked sex. You ain't nothing. I mean, I stayed with her for the sake of the children and the grandchildren. They ain't no kin of mine.
It's a shame that he has no choice but to follow the court. This is a massive raw deal for him.
The day my husband come home and ask me for a DNA test for my 3 kids, let's say if we have 3 kids, I am filing for divorce the second day because bottom line is
guilty.
No, I'm not guilty.
You're guilty.
That's
You're guilty.
That's
You're
not
guilty.
guilty.
You're guilty.
I'm married with you. I'm married.
That's guilty.
I'm married for
You're
10
guilty.
years, and then you want to. No, that's not guilt. That's disrespectful. Because to me,
You're guilty.
maybe you don't get it.
Words cannot describe the amount of heartache he feels that his own children aren't even his.
If my husband asks me to have a DNA test for our children, whether it's 1 or 2, I will be filing for divorce because if you have not seen, if I haven't given you any idea that I'm cheating on you, you decided to ask me for a DNA test, to me, you don't trust me. What's the point of being in that relationship?
That's like you asking for a lie detector.
Right.
So then if you come and ask me for a lie detector.
I can do a lie detective. I can do a lie detective test, but when you asking me for a DNA test for my kids and we've been together for 10 years, that means you're
Threatening divorce over asking for a DNA test just shows that this woman is absolutely hiding something. I mean, at this point, you don't even need to get the damn test.
From day one.
Yeah, that means you're doing something wrong. That means you're
Why does that mean? He didn't give birth to the kids. How's he doing something?
You're guilty. Why am I?
No. That's not true. That's dangerous.
That's how it always is. Cheater always likes to point fingers at somebody else. No, it's not. Because I was in a situation where I was being accused. No, I was being. No. Listen, I was being accused of being a cheater when he was in fact cheating on me. So the fact, no, it's not different. It's not.
You would think that if she loved her husband, she would want to do the test just for his peace of mind. But again, she is clearly hiding something.
Not different. It's not different.
A DNA test 10 years later because you're having
No, so 10 years later?
A DNA test for something 10 years later means the person had built up doubt, but at the end of the day, it's not something that's crazy as regular cheating because they're coming to you about, you know that you're the mother of the child, so they're trying to figure out that point, like, am I the father of the child?
So the first one, he had no problem with it.
If we flipped it up and you're talking about cheating, well, if you ask me for a lie detector test for cheating and I say no, you're going to say I'm guilty. So if you get so outraged that you said you're going to file for divorce,
I will, because you don't.
She's the type of woman who thinks the loudest voice in the room is the right one. She is absolutely wrong.
So today is Friday and I got my child support check and I don't know what to spend it on. I'm gonna go leave my kids at their grandmother's house and I'm probably gonna go out drinking with my husband, go out and gamble a little bit, maybe go shopping. The kids don't need anything because I provide everything for them. So I might just go ahead and splurge on myself with my little child support check. What do you girls do when you get child support?
It really shouldn't be that big of a deal. Making noise about it isn't going to change any minds.
Filthy. What are you on about? You have trapped my Sean into having your baby, but not his, because I have got proof here that you have been a scheming little. Do you know what happened? Yes, you have. No, you do not. How can you look at me and tell me lies to my face? I'm not lying. You're an absolute liar. I'm not lying. Yes, you are a liar. What's with that? So this is when I had the baby last week and last night. Seem to have him every bloody night, don't I? While you're off gallivanting.
She should lose that child support simply because that money isn't going to support the children.
So I looked after him, I cleaned his teeth, and then I sent it off for DNA testing. Do you know how creepy that is? Oh, without my consent. I don't give a take. You'll consent. Oh, but you'll consent for me to look after him, will you, all night while you're out about? No, I haven't. Yes, you have. No. Anyway, this came back from the DNA testers, and this says that you are the mother, and is Sean the father? Is he? No, he isn't.
Baby daddy didn't see this coming.
Some dirty skanky has been out and somebody else, and then you come back and try to nail my son. Well, he's not falling for it. You can.
Okay, I know you've never liked me, but as going as far as making a
you are damn right. I've never liked you. Could just look at you. You can let barefaced lie to any.
Sounds like she doesn't even want to be a mother if she's just pawning the kid off with her grandmother anyway. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.